From the Collins Aerospace Studio at the Nordloff Center in downtown Rockford, it's time for Bergstrom's State Line Quiz Bowl.
Welcome to the Collins Aerospace Studio here at the Nordloff Center. I'm Greg Peterson, and this is Bergstrom's State Line Quiz Bowl. We have another first-round matchup for you today. Let's go ahead and meet our teams, starting with the River Ridge Wildcats. This is their 5th year competing, and I believe a win today would be your first time in the second round. So let's see if that works. Elena, let's meet you guys.
Okay. My name is Elena Domes, captain of the River Ridge Academic Bowl team. To my left is Natalie. To my immediate right is Sawyer. And to my far right is Brogan.
Welcome. And facing off against them, the Amboy Clippers. This is season 9 for Amboy. And the Clippers are hoping to make it to the second round for the first time since season 6. Yeah. So we've got very similar stakes going for these teams here. Henry, let's meet you guys.
Okay, hi, I'm Henry Nichols, captain of the Amboy High School Scholastic team. To my left is Anthony. To my right is Gage. To my far right is Charlie.
Welcome to you as well. Let's go ahead and get started here with the buzz-in round, which is powered by IBEW NECA. 10 points for every right answer. On the buzzer, here we go. In what state did Brian Kohberger plead guilty in July of 2025 to murdering 4 college students in its town of Moscow? Gage?
Virginia.
No. Natalie?
North Carolina.
No, it's Idaho. We're starting off with a nice chipper question there. Next one up. What country singer released the 2025 album I'm the Problem, which produced the That's Henry?
Morgan Wallen.
10 points. Next question. What royal who married the lower class woman Sophie Chotek was an Austrian archduke whose killing by Gavrilo Princip sparked World War I? Charlie?
Franz Ferdinand.
Is correct. What musical about aspiring young dancer Tracy Turnblad traditionally casts a drag performer as Tracy's mother? Natalie?
Chicago.
No, sorry. That's time. It's Hairspray. It was John Travolta in the movie, I believe. Next question. What creature from Greek myth who created the Hippocrene spring by striking the ground and helped Bellerophon slay the Chimera was a winged horse? Henry?
Pegasus.
Well done.
Nice.
In what sport played by Mallory Swanson, Sophia Smith, and Trinity Rodman did the U.S. women's national team win the 2015 and 2019 World Cup? Henry?
Soccer.
Good speed, yes. What country is currently led by Ahmed el-Shahra, who captured the cities of Homs and Aleppo on his way to overthrowing Bashar al-Assad in Damascus? That's Anthony.
Syria.
Correct. Nobel Prize winners Paul Lauterbur and Peter Mansfield helped develop what imaging technique that uses radio waves and That's Henry.
X-ray.
Sorry, no. And I'll finish the question. That uses radio waves and magnetic fields to make images. Elena?
MRI.
That's right. We're just making noises. Next question. What state that hosts the world's largest balloon festival is home to White Sands National Park and contains the cities of Santa Fe and Albuquerque? That is Gage.
New Mexico.
Won the buzzer race, 10 points. Politician and general Arthur Wellesley is better known as the Duke of what place? Henry?
Wellington.
Yes. What film in which Denzel Washington plays the usurper Macrinus is a 2024 sequel directed by Ridley Scott that depicts combat in ancient Rome? Anthony?
Gladiator.
Nope. And that's time, because it's the sequel, Gladiator 2, different movie, sorry. What author wrote about hooligans called droogs who speak the fictional language Nadsat in his novel A Clockwork Orange? You might read it as upperclassmen. It's Anthony Burgess. Next question. What material to which tension is applied via keying is a type of fabric that's stretched across a wooden frame by artists who make paintings? Natalie?
Canvas.
Correct. The Chateau Lake Louise is a luxurious hotel in what oldest national park in Canada, which is in the Rocky Mountains in Alberta? Henry?
Glacier.
No, sorry. Time. Not that far from Glacier, actually. Banff. B-A-N-F-F. Next question. What politician succeeded Hannibal Hamlin as vice president and later became the first president to be impeached during his 1865 to 1869 tenure? Charlie?
Johnson?
Prompt. Yes. Andrew Johnson for 10 points, and that is the end of the round. So Amboy off to an early lead with 80, River Ridge on the board with 20, and a ton of game left to play. See you in a moment. Welcome back. It is time for today's volleyball round, where we're going to get to see these teams work as teams. Before we do that, though, I would like to thank today's judge. That is Brad Fisher, the chair of the Illinois High School Scholastic Coaches Association. Brad, thanks for all you do with the IHS-SBCA and for keeping us on track here today. Volleyball round. Everything coming from the captains. Only 5 seconds to get through there. Here we go. Amboy. What tribe that controlled most of North Africa from AD 435 to 534 sacked Rome under King Gaiseric in 455 and lends its name to acts of destruction?
Oh my God, I'm tweaking right now.
That's time. That's the Vandals. That's where we get that from. River Ridge. What French sociologist posited egoistic and anomic forms of the title act in his pioneering 1897 study, Suicide?
Auguste Comte.
Very close, but no. Emile Durkheim, one of his students, but excellent guess. Amboy. Stephanie Kwolek discovered what para-aramid polymer with a high tensile strength to weight ratio that makes it useful in bulletproof vests?
Kevlar.
Yes. River Ridge. What British author of the comic spy novel Our Man in Havana described the persecution of a Mexican whiskey priest in his book The Power and the Glory?
No answer.
No, sorry, Graham Greene there. Amboy, what state that's home to a new NHL team named the Mammoth is nicknamed the Beehive State and includes the cities of Provo and Salt Lake City?
Utah.
Yes. River Ridge, the sphincter of Oddi controls the flow of bile into what first section of the small intestine that precedes the jejunum and the ileum? That's the duodenum there. Amboy, what British author wrote about a plague survived by Lionel in The Last Man and described Victor's creation of an artificial life form in Frankenstein? Time, I'm afraid. Mary Shelley there. River Ridge, a basket of fruit and bread spills over in what Edouard Manet painting in which two men converse while their nude female friend looks at the viewer?
No answer.
Tough impressionism there. That's Luncheon on the Grass. Amboy, what devices that name a vaporization cutting technique have a gas variety that includes their helium neon type and emit coherent light as a beam?
Flashlight.
No, even more coherent. It's a laser.
Oh, duh.
River Ridge, what quantum principle stating that no two fermions can share identical quantum numbers can also be applied to pairs of electrons in an atom?
Covalent bonding.
No, it's the Pauli exclusion principle, sorry. Amboy, what war, which was investigated by one side's Agranat Commission, began when Egyptian forces crossed the Suez Canal during a Jewish holy day in 1973?
The Yom Kippur War.
Yes. And that's the end of, I think, what played as a very difficult volleyball round. But we've got Amboy at 110 and River Ridge at 20. Let's stop thinking about points. Let's play for some pizza right after this.
Known as the Monsters of the Midway, what football team won Super Bowl 20 in 1986 and play their home games at Soldier Field?
Welcome back. It is time for the Bergstrom bonus question, which is sponsored by GameStar Arcade in Durand. We're on the buzzer here, and rather than playing for points, if you get it right, you get your team a pizza and ice cream party. Here we go. Known as the Monsters of the Midway, what Gage
Chicago Bears.
is correct. I think we saw a full body buzz there. But well done, that's a pizza and ice cream party heading your way. And we're gonna do the lightning rounds right after this. Welcome back. It is time for the lightning round. 100 points at stake for each team in this round alone. River Ridge, you're gonna have your first pick. Your options are Emotions, The Great Gatsby, or Short Q&A.
Emotions.
Okay. Name these people, places, or things that share their name with emotions or emotional states. A minute on the clock. Here we go. Its pursuit is often grouped with life and liberty.
Statue of Liberty.
Sorry, no. Species of Oscar that lives in a trash can on Sesame Street.
Grouch.
Yeah. Last name of Courtney, who married Nirvana frontman Kurt Cobain.
Pass.
With Serena, the name of the commander's wife in The Handmaid's Tale.
Pass.
Party whose subject is unaware of its planning.
Unexpected.
No. Scraped or grated skin of a citrus fruit, such as orange or lemon.
Pass.
Saint in the title of a 2003 Metallica album.
Pass.
Bill Clinton's optimistic Arkansas hometown.
Pass.
HBO series starring Zendaya as Rue Bennett.
Euphoria.
Yes. North Carolina Cape that names a classic 1960s, and we are out of time.
Oh my gosh.
Tough round there, but you did get 2 of them. And now we're going to send the other 8 at Amboy. So Amboy, again, you're naming some people, places, or things that share their name with emotions or emotional states. 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Its pursuit is often grouped with
Happiness.
Yes. Last name of Courtney, who married Nirvana frontman Kurt Cobain.
Love.
Yes. With Serena, the name of the commander's wife in The Handmaid's Tale.
Pass.
Party whose subject is unaware of its planning.
Pass.
Scraped or grated skin of a citrus fruit like
Zest.
Yes. Saint in the title of a 2003 Metallica.
Anger.
Yes. Bill Clinton's optimistic Arkansas hometown.
Little Rock.
No. North Carolina Cape that names a classic 1962 thriller film. And we're out of time, but you picked up 4 of those, so well done. Let's get some answers on these. In The Handmaid's Tale, her name is Serena Joy. A party where the subject of the party is unaware that it's being planned is a surprise party. Yep. Sometimes they get past it just because there is nothing weird going on. We got that. Bill Clinton is from Hope, Arkansas. And the North Carolina Cape is Cape Fear. Let's do another lightning round. This time let's give Amboy their choice of The Great Gatsby or Short Q&A.
Q&A.
Okay. I'm going to need you to give these 4 or 5 letter words that contain at least one Q and one A. For the record, the Q and the A could be in either order, but they're all going to be either 4 or 5 letter words. Here we go. The sound a duck makes.
Quack.
Yes, exactly the same as.
Pass.
Country once led by Saddam Hussein.
Iraq.
Yes. The Latin word for water.
Agua.
Yes. The country whose capital is Doha.
Qatar.
Yes. Abbreviated term for muscles at the front of the upper leg.
Quads.
Yes. A small game bird with Montezuma and Japanese species.
Quail.
Yes. A structure parallel to a shore from which boats are loaded.
Pass.
A prefix meaning nearly or seemingly.
Pass.
To rapidly drink something.
Quench.
No. Exactly the same as.
Pass.
Prefix meaning nearly or seemingly.
Q.
No. And we're out of time there, but you got 6, so nice job. So, River Ridge, just to give you the rundown again, all of these are 4 or 5 letter words. Each one has a Q and an A, but the Q and the A could be in either order. 30 seconds on the clock, here we go. Exactly the same as.
Pass.
Structure parallel to a shore from which boats are loaded.
Pass.
A prefix meaning nearly or seemingly.
Quait.
No. To rapidly drink something.
Quaff.
Yes. Exactly the same as. And we're out of time. I think we're all going to hit ourselves here. Equal means exactly the same as. And the structure parallel to a shore, it's spelled Q-U-A-Y, sometimes pronounced quay, but K or key also acceptable there. So that just leaves us the prefix meaning, oh no, you got quasi. So we are, or no, quasi is the prefix meaning nearly or seemingly. I know how to read. So that is the end of our lightning round. We've got 50 for River Ridge, but 210 for Amboy, but a whole round of 20-point questions coming up. See you then. Welcome back to another round of first round action here on State Line Quiz Bowl. It's time for the final challenge, which is brought to you by Rockford University. We're back on the buzzer here, and every right answer is going to be 20 points, but they'll be a little harder in return. Let's get rolling. What phenomenon names a novel by Orhan Pamuk, a type of country in a novel by Yasunari Kawabata, and a crash in the title of a Neil Stevenson novel? Well, I did say they were getting harder. That's snow, snow country, and snow crash. Next question. What Englishman wrote No Cross, No Crown while jailed in the Tower of London and founded a namesake colony for Quakers governed from Philadelphia? That's Tyler.
Penn.
Yes, William Penn. Dichloromethane, or CH2Cl2, has what property because its bonds result in a separation of positive and negative charge centers? Chase?
Covalent.
No. And I was done with the question. That's Natalie.
Polyatomic.
No, that's what makes it polar. That's what gives it polarity. What author, whose novel In Dubious Battle depicts a strike in California, wrote about George Milton's killing of his friend Lenny in Of Mice and... Natalie.
Never. No answer.
Sorry, and I will finish the question by saying men. Tyler?
George.
No, sorry, John Steinbeck is that author there. I think I saw all 8 of you twitching at some point. Next question. Gerlach in the High Tatras is the highest point in what mountain range of Eastern Europe, which forms a large bend in Romania? Tyler?
The Caucasians.
No, sorry, but I was done with the question. Natalie?
The Alps.
This is the Carpathians. A little harder one there. Next one. What city, whose Bexiga neighborhood was once a hub for Italian migrants, is the most populous city in Brazil and is named, that's Tyler.
Sao Paulo.
Is correct. I was about to say named after St. Paul. Next question. While dying, the greaser Johnny Cade tells Ponyboy Curtis to stay gold in what young adult novel? That's Natalie.
The Outsiders.
Good speed, yes. What country, whose independence was recognized by the Treaty of Cordoba, began fighting Spain after the Grito? That is Natalie.
Argentina.
Sorry, no. I'll finish the question. Fighting Spain after the Grito de Dolores issued by Manuel Hidalgo. Henry?
Portugal.
No, Mexico, actually. Next question, we're all back in. Lewis and Clark reached the Pacific Ocean after sailing down what West Coast river, which meets, Tyler?
Missouri?
No, so I'll keep it going. Which meets the Willamette River at Portland? That's Christian?
Missouri River?
No, it's the Columbia River, a little farther west. Next question. What insects of genus Tibicen have males with abdominal tymbals that produce loud mating sounds and have a brood 13 that hatches every 17 years? Anthony?
Cicadas?
Cicadas is correct. And that is the game. It's 270 for Amboy. 90 for River Ridge, and that wasn't enough. But I'd also like to congratulate both teams. I think this is one of the looser, friendlier matches we've had. So it's always great to see that kind of attitude on both sides. River Ridge, we hope to see you back next year. Amboy, we'll see you in the next round. So really fun game by both teams. It's been a pleasure having you. See y'all next week.